Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. We are well into October, and as I said in my previous video, we'd be doing a little something special for breast cancer awareness. So that's what we're going to do today. As you can see, I already have an outline on an 11 by 14 piece of sketch paper, and breast cancer awareness is always a joyous occasion. Plus it gives me an excuse to wear pink. I mean, real men wear pink, bitch. Let's start the lesson. So for today's drawing, we're using our Derwent coloursoft colored pencils, and we're going to be using four basic colors. Our blush pink that you see right here, our deep fuchsia, which is like a hot pink. We're going to use a little bit of red for some of the darker areas, and we're going to use our coloursoft white as a toner to smooth out some of the rougher parts. Now you probably noticed in my last video, and of course in this one, I'm using some unconventional colors. And see, the thing about art is it doesn't always have to fit what's real. You could kind of push the boundaries of reality and get more into the surreal. When it comes to art, your limitations are only the limitations of your own imagination. You just gotta set your imagination loose. Start off with the glasses right here, and we're just going to go straight with the deep fuchsia, because for the rest of the drawing it's going to be a combination of the blush pink and the fuchsia, a little bit of red and the white, just to get, a lot of the darker tones or lighter tones to bring out the shape. But for the glasses we want to get them really dark, so we're just going to go straight with the deep fuchsia. As you see right there, it's kind of a vibrant purplish pink kind of color. I really like this one. See, and since we're doing this whole piece in pretty much one basic color, it's no different than when you're doing a pencil sketch, because there's not too much color blending going on in this. What we're looking for is we're going for tones. We're capturing different tones. What's very similar to what you do in a pencil sketch. We have a little bit of a jump there, like we always do, for a couple reasons. One, we want to keep the runtime of the video down, and another one, we don't really want to get these instructions to become redundant, so kind of skip past the face. And in the future I'll do more videos on facial recognition, but for today's lesson we're just going to skip right down here. So we put in that darker part with the fuchsia because it's kind of casting a shadow, so we don't really have anything light there. We want to keep that part dark to bring out the depth. Put in a little more there. And just like the way we used the shading stump in the pencil sketch videos, we're going to take this white and kind of use the same concept and start over here and just drag some of that color this way, because it gives you a nice little transition from the shadow down to where the light hits. All right, I go back to our blush pink and fill that in a little more. And then once again, our soft white, to smooth it out some. And then if we come right over here, where the shoulder kind of meets, we're going to make it dark right here to give it a little shape. Take our white once more and smooth that out, and just kind of drag it over to the side again, and a little more. And then we're going to take the fuchsia and put it in there, because that's the darkest kind of part right there along that crease. Not too much, because we don't want it to be too dark. We just want it enough to where it shows a little bit of shape where it shows that curve. Let's take our pink again. Stretch that out. Now our white. And drag that over all the way again and just kind of smooth that out. And then right here at the neck, there's going to be a little more of a shadow right here. So we're using our deep fuchsia. And we're going to throw in a little bit of the blush pink again. It gives us a nice shadow underneath the chin there. And then we're just going to smooth that out again with our soft white. And now you see a little bit more shape taking place, a little more depth. Alright, so moving along with this being a video for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, it's only right that I do a little bit of a detailed instruction on drawing the breast. And see, since the light is coming up from the left, kind of going downward, it's going to be a little light up top and a little darker on the bottom. So we're just going to put a light shade with the blush pink. And take our soft white and go over it just to blend in those pencil strokes. And then right here where you see that arm crossing over the chest, you want to create some distance. So to do that, we're just going to put a little shadow that goes along the arm line here with the deep fuchsia. And the further away that you, the thicker you make the shadow, creates more distance. But since the arm is fairly close to the chest, it's going to be fairly thin shadow line. Just going to run right back across there. And then we're going to throw in a little bit of red. Just to give it a little more definition. And just so you can see the shadow where it ends off on this side. And back up here into the fingers. And then get back to our blush pink. Get a little darker right here just to round it out a little bit, because most of the light's going to be hitting right around there in the center. And then a little darker around there. Let's take our deep fuchsia once again and shade a little bit there just to give it that more roundness. Same thing on this side, because this is the side that's away from where the light's coming from. So it's going to be a little bit darker. And then much like when we were using our shading stumps with squish pencils, we're just going to use the white pencil to drag this darker part over to the center. Just a little bit. And then back to our blush pink. And a little more right there. Then back to our soft white. And we're seeing a little bit of light reflect from the center right there. Now we're going to get into the center. We're going to take our deep fuchsia And make a little circle right there for where the nipple is. Because it's going to cast a shadow downward, because remember the light's coming from the top. And then take our blush pink, go over the top there, kind of around in the circle right there. It's round. It's going to be darker in the center, so we're going to take our fuchsia again and make it a little darker in the center and kind of fade out as it goes up, goes all the way around. There we go. Then back to our blush pink. And now it's fading lighter as it gets further away from the center. Let's take our white and let's smooth it out. And once again, we kind of got to pay attention to the light more, because to give it that definition, that depth, and the roundness, you got to pay attention to where it's going to cast a shadow underneath the breast where the torso is. So we're just going to take our pink, make a faint shadow, not too dark. Make it come down here where it meets the other arm crossing over the belly. Then take the fuchsia again. And right here it's going to be a little darker because where it meets the other breast. And at this darkest point right there where it's right along the line of the breast. It's a little darker right around where the crevices are. And then just a faint shadow that goes down and meets where this arm is crossing over the torso. Throw in a little more of the pink. And smooth that out with our white once again. And then maybe take our red and just darken it right around there, right around where the crevices are. Same over here. And around there like that. Maybe throw a little more pink so it has a smoother transition between color tone. And once again, go back to our white and smooth it out and get rid of some of those pencil strokes. Give it a nice smooth texture. Okay, now as you see, we took a big jump and we did a background with this soft, with the blush pink all around the background. And now we just got to work on the ribbon. So we're going to give the ribbon a nice silky kind of texture. So we're going to start here on the edges with the blush pink. Just like that. And we'll do the same on the other side. Just take your blush pink, start darker on those edges, and then go a little lighter towards the center. Doing the background, what we really did was just shade layer by layer using this blush pink here, and then going over it with the coloursoft white just to give it a nice smooth texture and get rid of all those pencil marks. But that is a video for another tutorial. Okay, now we're just going to get closer to the center, make it a little lighter. like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and take our white and do like we did before and just drag everything towards the center. Same on the other side. Just drag it towards the center. So now we have like a little bit of a shine right there in the center. I know right now it's hard to see, but we want to bring out these shines. The trick is to get darker around the edges, and that will bring out the lighter tones a lot more. So we're going to go ahead and get our fuchsia and really get in there on the edge right here. And go towards the center again and be dark right here and get lighter as we go towards the center. Like so. And the same on the other side. Get nice and dark right here towards the crease where the ribbon overlaps itself. And then let it fade a little bit towards the center. A little more on that side. Now let's take our white and smooth it out. Let's go back to our blush pink and go over it again to give it a smoother transition. Let's get right into there. It can be a little firmer right now that we've got that darker part around on the corner. And just to give it a nice even transition of color tones. And the same on the other side. Let's take our white again and just smooth that out. Get a nice transition to the center there. And now we've got ourselves kind of like a nice silky shine coming on the center of that ribbon there. Okay, we're winding down the end here. Just going to put a few more layers right here on this part of the ribbon. We'll get back to the fuchsia to try to even out this color transition a little bit more. And then let's get back to our white and blend that in a little better. And I believe we have ourselves a finished drawing. I'm just going to go ahead and get my pink Sharpie marker and sign it off right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video and want to see more like it, go ahead and click the subscribe button and feel free to share this video with all your friends. For commissions, my email is in the description of this video. Just be sure to put the word commission in the subject line. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. My usernames are right there on the screen. So until next time. Room in more pink, bitch.